Eisenberg is sparse and a minimalist when it comes to writing. He doesn't write with emotion or bubbly prose. He doesn't write in those short, clippy phrases that are popular in screenplays. He writes in complete sentences that get very to the point. He specializes in character development through dialogue and the psychology of that character, like we just talked about. Because the writing is so lean, he tells us directly what the characters are feeling or what we should be paying attention to in the scene. The rest of it he leaves up to the reader's imagination, or if you've seen the film, he's left it up to himself and the DP to bring it all to life. And you may say, well, he's the director. He doesn't need to put all that on the page. But the truth is, most writer-directors are actually more descriptive because they want to make sure everyone's on the same page and everyone sees their vision before it even gets started. But not Jesse. Let's look at page 79 here. After the concentration camp, they're going back to the hotel, and the action line is, the group walks toward the entrance. That's it. There's another one here. The group enters the lobby. The group gathers around James in the lobby. The group nods. Very basic, to the point. He also has very minimal descriptions of characters, sometimes none. In fact, our two main characters have really no description. Look here, right off the jump, page 1, Benji, his character introduction is, this is Benji Kaplan. He has an absent look on his face that borders on melancholy. Nothing about his age, nothing about, the way he looks or, any characteristics. Also, the other main character, David, here's his introduction. In a Brooklyn Heights neighborhood, David hustles down the street. That's it. That's all it says. And only a couple of times does it ever mention anyone's age. I think the older couple, he mentions maybe that they're in their 60s. And then the translator, I know for sure, toward the end of the movie, the guy who's talking to his dad says that he is 20 years old. But other than that, I think that's it. And only a brief mention in the beginning that they're cousins. It sort of sneaks up on you. We've been with them for several minutes. And if you didn't already know from the premise, you might think that they're friends or estranged brothers. But then it says here on the bottom of page 4, it says, from behind, we see the two cousins walking towards security. That's it. Also, there's very minimal scene description. If you look at page 12 here, this is when they go to the hotel. And he describes the hotel by saying they arrive at an upscale chain hotel. On page 92, we finally get to grandmother's house. This is the pinnacle of the journey, what we've been striving toward the whole screenplay. And he describes the house by saying, they approach a little alley that looks like it hasn't changed in 100 years. David points to a little address above the door, 25. It's actually good writing, but very minimal. Page 42, the train station, he describes it this way. The group walks through the train station. On page 38, they're up on top of a hotel looking out over Warsaw at night. Many people would begin to have lots of descriptions about what that looks like. He does not. He says, the boys are at the edge of the roof, which overlooks Warsaw. It is gorgeous.